All right, it's Sunday night, and I just got off a group chat with some gentlemen that I'm going to be joining in doing a 5-day water fast. I'm excited for this. My purpose in this is to learn a little bit about myself and how I treat food. Obviously, lose weight. I've been doing keto for about a month now. Little less than a month, and I've lost about 15 pounds. And that's been great. But I feel like this is gonna take me to the next level. And also, I haven't really been doing keto properly. I kind of started doing keto kind of on a whim. I've been looking for a way to lose weight, and I knew I needed to lose weight and get my health in order, make that more of a priority in my life. And so I chose keto because I had seen some people have good results with it. And we had this big old huge shipment of keto drinks that our family got for some reason, and I was like, well, I don't want to let these go to waste. And so I started doing keto, and actually I've really enjoyed it, and that's really helped me to build confidence in myself to be able to go back to the gym, start losing weight. And so I'm looking forward to this experience to help me to even deepen my understanding of the control that I have of myself, and that's what I hope to get from it. I hope to feel that. I hope to explore that a little bit. And so, welcome to my journey. It's Sunday night, starting tomorrow. Just gonna be drinking water, and doing some water with some Himalayan salt in it as well for my meals. But I'll detail that as time goes. So, thanks. All right, so I've got my Himalayan salt into my water. This is my first go around with the salt water. I've had about 36 ounces of just regular water this morning, just to kind of, well, I've been walking at the gym and just doing a very light workout. But yeah, here we go. Okay, it's morning day 2, and I actually feel really good. I don't feel very hungry at all. And I feel like day 2's supposed to be one of the hardest days. Hopefully it holds out like this. I just don't think I've eaten anything yet, so my stomach hasn't really been alerted, or awakened. So I'm about to do some, drink my water here. Added some Himalayan salt to it. It's my breakfast, my 2 bottles of water for breakfast. And then I'm gonna take these kids over here to the trampoline park. All right, bottle number 1 for breakfast. Course number 2. Go. And now my stomach is a water balloon. All right, it's day 2. It's around noon, about lunchtime, and doing really well, feeling good. I feel like maybe I might have a slight headache coming on, but it's not like painful at all, so it's okay. I'm good with that. Just drinking some water. Then my kids got in the car and they have their McDonald's, and it smells so good. It smells really good, and my stomach is like, ooh, getting all excited because it thinks it's gonna get that. And then I just keep drinking water. It's amazing. I love it. I want to do it every day. Okay, so it's day 2 evening time now, and I'm still on my water fast. Got my water bottle right here, but I'm having to make this little boy some dinner right here. Got it right here, and it smells good. So 2 times today, and that smell that's, I think, really triggering some things with me that I want to eat some food, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna drink the water. Not worried about that. Like, I haven't felt evening time, actually, like nighttime, evening time, a little bit before I go to bed, it gets harder. Like, you've been hungry all day. Not really hungry, but haven't eaten all day. We'll just say that. You feel like you haven't eaten all day. A good cat cereal. And it's getting harder, I guess, as the day goes on. exercising the willpower, which is a great exercise, honestly. It's kind of nice to flex a little bit on the willpower and just realize, you know, it's there. I have it. I can do anything I want with food. If I wanted to. I just do it. It's crazy. Alright, so I'm here in the dental office with TY and Yo-Yo. They're getting some dental work done, but I just wanted to update you. It's day 3. Almost halfway through this 5-day fast, and I'm feeling fairly good. This morning I was feeling great. I had just like this super, just feel, when I get up and walk around, I feel really good. If I sit too long and just kind of not do much, I start to feel hungry, and you know, maybe that's part of my that's part of habit coming into play. You know, that when I get bored, I get hungry. My body says to eat something, to do something, and when I stay active and moving around and doing things, I don't even think about food. And when I drive in the car, I've noticed that I've started to feel hungry, so that might be another trigger for me for eating. I'm feeling a lot more clear in my mind about, you know, decisions that I'm making and things that I'm doing, and just realizing how exciting life is for us right now. We've lived through such a crazy time with COVID-19, and then we're getting prepared to move to New Zealand, and just how cool that is. Like, just renewed excitement about what we have coming, and I guess what my goals are for our family and for me personally as far as my health goes and all of those things. So kind of just a new sense of excitement. I am feeling a little bit of a headache right now, and I'm feeling a little bit hungry, but I don't know if it's hunger. It's just more like my stomach is like just adjusting, because it's not like hunger pains where you're like, oh, I'm so hungry or anything like that. I don't think I've even felt that very much during this time. And usually when I feel it, it's in the evening time, or, you know, right around when I would normally eat, lunchtime, dinner time, and, you know, in those times where I'm sitting and I'm bored. So yeah, it's been kind of a little bit nice today, a little eye-opening, and hopefully these kids feel better after their mouth stuff, their dental work. So it's day 3, afternoon, around lunchtime. I feel good. Haley's not feeling the greatest, but we just did our keto readings, and before I started, we're just using a breathalyzer thing. Before I started doing the fast, I was at like a 0.1. Last night I was at a 0.8. Today I was at a 2.85, so pretty big jump. And then we'll see how everything continues. We'll check that again tomorrow, and I'll do that on camera. And yeah, feeling good. I'm a little tired. Just been with the boys at the dental office all day today, and probably go do my walk at the gym later today, and maybe take a little nap right now. Okay, end of day 3, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling a little hungry, so I'm gonna go eat some exercise here at the gym. Getting tired of the water, so I need some exercise. Okay, so I just finished at the gym, and honestly, I feel great. I was feeling a little hungry before, and I said I was gonna go eat at the gym, or, you know, eat my exercise, and man, that felt, honestly, whenever you're moving around, and this is for me anyway, I feel like when I'm moving around and I'm active, I feel great. Only when I sit down and I'm kind of bored, that's when I start to feel like I'm hungry. I haven't eaten for, you know, 3 days, over 72 hours, like almost 80 hours now. So I've had days where I felt like 2 hours after I've eaten, I felt hungrier than I ever have felt in the past 3 days. It's interesting just to think about that. So it's a difficult thing to do, because it takes a lot of willpower to to recognize that anytime I feel uncomfortable or I feel like something's off, I just drink water and then I feel better. All right, we're in day 4 with no food, so I haven't eaten since Sunday. Just been drinking water. Today I'm having some breakfast, some water with a little Himalayan salt in it, and I'm feeling good. Here it goes down the hatch. So good. All right, today's reading on ketones. .6. All right, it is day 5, evening time. I made it through the whole day, just drinking my waters and not eating food. And it's getting close to the time where I think I might break my fast here. Gonna have some beef broth to end the fast and make things official. I'm excited. This morning I weighed myself. I was 330 pounds. So when I started, I was like 340, 341. So about 11 pounds lost. But I'm not doing this for weight loss. It's a big, important thing to realize. I mean, ultimately that is my goal. But this is really just about doing it for a springboard into weight loss. So I've been doing a keto diet, and since December 12th, I think it was, I have lost 25 pounds, including the weight that I lost in this. And that's pretty good. I'm excited about that. And that's a little over a month, and I don't mind. That's a pretty good number for that. It's almost a pound a day. I'm not sad about that at all. And then but it's a good start for me to get back onto keto, to start with the next few months, and I'm excited for that. So I'll keep updating, following my progress throughout the rest of my weight loss journey. I'm excited for it. And 5 days, no food, only water and salt. And it's been good. It's been very eye-opening. I think some of the biggest things that I've learned from it is the difference between mental hunger and physical hunger, and the ability to push through the mental hunger. Say, like when it's been 3 or 4 hours and you haven't eaten and you're like, oh, I'm so hungry. Or it's been 12 hours and you're like, oh, I'm so hungry. Yeah, right, you're not that hungry. And you can push through it. Food is fuel, and I've got enough stored fuel because of all the food that I've eaten in the past that I'm good. I can last more than that amount of time. And the reality is I can take the time to make good, healthy food. Food is fuel, and I want to put the best fuel, most optimized for my body, for what I needed to do. And if I can do that for the rest of my life, then I'm good. And I think one of the other things that I'd like to do is implement a fast more frequently. I'm thinking about doing maybe a 2 to 3 day fast once a month, while I'm doing keto, until I hit my weight loss goals. Right now, my weight loss goal is to hit 180 pounds. That's where I want to be at, right? And it was 150 pounds from where I started. And it's getting closer, 125 pounds now. I'm on my journey there. And I'm looking forward to the opportunities that I'm going to have to be able to ride roller coasters with my kids. That was one of the big reasons and motivators that I wanted to do this for, and to be able to go down water slides and not get stopped and asked how much I weigh. That'll be a good thing as well. So looking forward to it. That happened to me over the summer. I was at a water park, and they were just like, hey, can you jump on the scale right here? They had like a scale there, and I was like, oh man, really? How much is the weight limit? And they told me the weight limit. I was like, I don't need to get on the scale. I know I'm over that. So I walked back down. So that was one of those times where I was like, man, I need to lose weight, because it was preventing me from doing the things that I wanted to do. I wasn't just like a fat, lazy person or anything like that. I was fat, and I obviously wasn't doing enough to lose the weight, but I was out and trying to be active, and there were things that, because of my weight, I wasn't able to do, which was frustrating for me. And the only one who is in charge of fixing that is myself. That I am the master of my own creation, and that's what I need to do, is create somebody that's thinner. I'm tired of my physical limits, and I realize now through this experience that those limits are just, they're nothing. I put all these limits in my own head, and you think you're hungry when you haven't eaten for 4 hours, 5 hours. and then to realize that that hunger pain doesn't get any worse. It actually goes away. I know because I haven't eaten for 5 days and I'm fine. None of my hunger pains have gotten worse than that feeling, and they come and then they go in little waves, and I find that if I just push through it, I'm fine. My body is able to figure it out. So I'm good. I'm excited for what's to come. I look forward to this journey in the future.